guys, Sage here from Chasing Moby. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about backpacks. I've been running a KUIU Icon Pro for the last several years. Prior to that, I ran a Mystery Ranch Marshall, and I love the pack. It was awesome. It was bomb-proof. There were a couple things that I wasn't too excited about. One of them was compartmentalization, and in that pack specifically, there wasn't a whole lot of different options to store your gear in individual pockets. It was sort of just a big cavern. It had some pockets on the outside, but it really didn't have a lot of compartmentalization inside. And that was one thing that I really did like about the KUIU Icon Pro, is it had a lot of internal storage, and you know, it was put together really well also. So today I actually got a new backpack. I'm switching out from the Icon Pro 3200. I was having issues with those longer extended trips into, you know, the backcountry or just extended stays in the woods, and those about 5 days, it was kind of a lot for a 3200, at least for the way that I pack gear. So I'm upgrading to a 4800 cubic inch backpack. It's the Beartooth 80, so it's 80 liters, which translates roughly into about 4800 cubic inches. That should be plenty for 5+ days. I know the company, I know the brand very well. Like I said, we've dealt with them before as far as their backpacks are concerned. They're tough, they work really well, and they switched some things up a little bit. They actually added the horseshoe design, and that's one of the big things that I liked about it, was the ability to get into the pack easily without having to dump all your stuff out or reach through the top of the bag all the way down and fiddle around in the bottom trying to find things. So I'm actually super excited about this pack. It seems to check a lot of the boxes that I was wanting and extends my stay in the woods a little bit longer. So here it is, the Mystery Ranch Beartooth 80. I've been waiting to get this pack for a little while now. I'm super excited now that I have it. So one of the first pockets that I noticed about this bag that was different from the ones I had in the past, it actually has a pocket right here, a reach pocket. I'm not sure if you can reach it with your pack on or not, but in any case, it keeps things safe and it keeps things accessible, and it's right behind the frame right here on top. And inside, I keep my headlamp, I keep a lighter, I keep a long spoon for getting down to the bottom of mountain houses and things like that. Keeps your knuckles from getting food all over them. And it's just a good pocket. Like I said, compartmentalization is something that I like, and I like to keep my stuff in the exact same spot every time, and I want to be able to get to it in the daylight, in the dark, when it's raining, things like that. So moving on to the main compartment of the bag here. It's actually pretty easy to get to. You unclip the two clips from the top of the frame and lay the pack down. You unclip the compression straps here on the sides. And then, like I said, it has a 270 zipper all the way around the bag itself that actually gets you into the bag without having to dump all your stuff out. So check that out. So you actually take the entire face of the bag and you can fold it open. And as you can see inside here, we have pockets sewn to the inside of the face of the bag itself. So you can store things that you need to get to quick, quick grab stuff, base layers, anything like that that you want, you can stuff in there. I probably put things more, memory cards, knife, flashlights, things like that, batteries, things that I don't want rolling around in the bottom of my bag. Probably set that in here, and there's actually two different compartments, so it's not just one big open compartment. So that's awesome, that's handy. And if you'll notice, they didn't take this zipper and move it all the way down to the base of the bag. They kept it up a little ways. And one of the things that I like about that, I'll show you here, in the bottom of my bag is my sleep system. And my sleep system, during the day when you're fumbling through your bag, getting snacks out, you're changing layers, you're reaching for different things, your sleep system's not gonna be something that's gonna need to come out all the time. And so the fact that this doesn't come all the way down to the bottom keeps your sleep system or whatever you have in the bottom of your bag that you're not intending to get out secure. It won't roll out when you have this thing open on the side of a hill. And things that you just want secure that you're probably not gonna get to until the end of the day. They'll stay secure in the bottom of the bag. So that's a handy feature. There's definitely some thought put into that. Also inside the bag, you'll notice that there is a water bladder pouch sewn into the inside of the bag. So this pack, there's no need to buy any accessory pouch to store your water bladder. It already has one built in, and it's got an attachment point at the top here, which keeps it secure from the top, keeps it from sliding down to the bottom of the bag and getting all wadded up down there. And the hose is an ambidextrous hose. It goes straight out through the back. When you spin it around, you'll notice there's an elastic band at the top of the shoulder. And what that does, everybody's had their hose flying around before, or it'll slide up and it'll get bunched up here and you're reaching for it when your pack's loaded, and it's just difficult to get to. So this keeps it secure on the top of the shoulder, and then once you move down the strap, it's actually got a piece of elastic here with a little arrow and a pull tab. So that pull tab, you can remove it and remove your water bladder hydration hose completely, or you can snap it back into place and it stays secure and it keeps from flopping around. Also, an update for this backpack is the harness, the frame, the yoke. The frame itself is actually a Mystery Ranch Guide Light MT. The MT stands for Mystery Tech. And they did change it up a little bit from the standard Guide Light frame. The harness itself is very comfortable. The yoke is very comfortable. As always, with all the Mystery Ranch, and actually most packs out there, including the Kuiu that I had. I know Exo's fully adjustable, but Mystery Ranch has their own adjustment system. They have a plate that runs down the center of your back, and you actually use it to break a Velcro seal right here, and you can actually adjust the torso length vertically. You can adjust it up and down to get kind of a perfect fit for you and your torso shape and everything. So that's cool. That's something they've been doing for a long time. That's not new, but the yoke itself, the shape of the yoke, and this waist belt is new. This is a 5-piece waist belt this year. It used to be one solid piece coming all the way through here, but they actually switched it to 5 pieces. Coming on down to the back of the bag here, you do have one pocket on the outside of the bag that you can zip open and you can stuff whatever you need to get in here. The only thing you need to unbuckle are these 2 outside compression straps, and then you can get straight into the outside of the bag without having to undo any other, side compressions from the frame or anything like that. It is a big pocket. It runs the full length of this outside face, so that's awesome. These compression straps, if you're gonna stow a bow or a rifle on the back of this pack, it's actually super simple. It's got compression straps all over to tie things down, but these 2 straps are gonna be your main jam for tying those things down. I normally lay my bow upside down so my arrows don't get knocked off on stuff. On the back of my pack, I'll run one over the riser, I'll run one over the handle, and I'll cinch it down. And that's treated me well in the past. I've never had any issues. Same with the rifle. I'll lay a rifle on here and I'll either go above the scope or through the action and then across the butt or the handle of the rifle and cinch them down tight. The reason that I run the rifle on the back rather than the side, a lot of people want to run them on the side, is because typically I'll have on the side trekking poles, and then on this side I'll have a tripod for camera. And the other reason is weight distribution. I get kind of lopsided when I have a bunch of weight on the right, and it just gets to you after a long time. So I normally center my rifle or my bow in the back. Do as you like. There's plenty of options on this pack to do so. The load shelf on this pack is actually the reason that I got a Mystery Ranch pack in the first place. It was the first pack I had that had a detachable bag from the frame, and I could actually get into that load shelf, store meat up against the frame, and get it up high, get the weight up high, and get it off my hips, and I could kind of distribute that weight evenly and carry the meat and my gear out of the mountain at the same time. So Mystery Ranch Marshall was the one I was doing that with. It's been a few years now since I've had one of these, but it seems like every pack now, any pack that I've used anyway, they all have a similar or some type of load-bearing system or load shelf. This one, I like the Mystery Ranch one because it's actually got material on the bottom that acts as a catch so nothing can slide down through, and it's adjustable. So you can adjust the depth of your pack accordingly to the load. So if you have a big heavy load and it's really wide, you can get way out there and get wide and get that pack evenly over the top of it. The ability to get to the load shelf quickly and efficiently and get it back together and get out the and leave the mountain basically in an efficient amount of time is something that I've noticed people struggle with, and a lot of the time it's because their system's complicated. Mystery Ranch has, like I said in the past, I've used their system. It was awesome. They've only refined it since then. It's even easier now. Now you reach in and you push one button on the back of the frame here, in between the frame and the bag, and then you follow these clips along the side, these compression straps. As you undo these buckles, it starts loosening up. You peel it off of the frame and bam, your bag drops away from the frame. You store your meat, you adjust that load shelf accordingly. You put it back on and then adjust your compression straps accordingly, starting from the bottom up to kind of build a V and get that weight up as high as you can. Something I've noticed, it just really helps pack out that weight when you have it distributed evenly and you get it up high. If it's an awkward load or if it's down way low on your hips, it's just torture. It takes a long time to get out of the mountain, and you're hating yourself by the time you do it. So having a good, efficient system that you can get to quickly, you can deploy it, get everything in, put it back together, and get off the mountain in a reasonable amount of time is something that I value very much, and Mystery Ranch does a great job doing that. All right, guys, so this has been the Mystery Ranch Beartooth 80. If it's anything like any of the other Mystery Ranch packs I've had, it's going to be awesome and it's going to perform well. I can't wait to use it this spring. If you have a different pack, that's fine. Run the pack, run the brand that you like. I've run many packs in the past. I'm not sponsored by Mystery Ranch in any way. They're just an awesome company, and I do enjoy using their products. They hold up well. If you have an EXO or a KUIU or a Kafaru or any of those, everybody makes a good pack nowadays, so run the one you're comfortable with, and I'm excited to use this and get out there and see what it can do. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks.